This blank space you see behind me is going to be a workbench. So I took everything off the walls and I want to patch the walls. Now these are not finished walls. I haven't taped or mudded previously any of the screw holes, but nonetheless, since I took some things off, I do want to repair it because it'll be easier to do it now. And I thought I'd show you guys how I apply spackling compound. So what we'll be using today is pre-mixed vinyl spackling. It doesn't really matter which brand you use, but seems to be pretty easy to put on. It dries fast and it's paintable if you want to paint it right away. And one of the nice things about it is that it comes in a sealable container so that when you're not using it, it keeps it from drying out. Now you want to use a good spackling blade when you're doing this, and I've chosen two different sizes for this project. We're going to use a short one to put on the initial compound so we could focus it right in the holes, and then we'll use a long one to feather it out around the holes. Later we can go back and sand it to smooth it out and apply a second coat if necessary. So what we'll do to start with is just put a little bit on the corner and then focus it right into the hole. And from there I can kind of smush it in. As long as I'm here, I'll just take care of that screw as well and that hole right below. And then for the second time, I'll just go back with this and feather it out to smooth it. Now again, we can sand around the edges. That's pretty much it for that. Once it dries, this little bit of swelling here will sink into the hole. And again, we can go back and patch it if we want it to have a nice, smooth, finished look. Over here, we have a little different scenario. So these are holes that were generated from screws holding boards. I had a little pegboard here before. What I'm going to do is both fill these holes first and then come back with a bigger blade and go over that. So we're just going to put a little bit inside each of these holes, just like that. And we could be sloppy on this first round, it's no big deal. And again, while I'm here, I'll just fill in these screw holes. So now that we've got the initial coat in, what we'll do is just take this larger blade and feather it right out. And I like to go opposite direction of the ridges just to pull it nice and smooth. I could go straight down, but then I would be pulling more of this down and not smoothing it out over the rest of the surface. And if you end up with trouble spots like this and this, just take a little bit more, put it on there, and then this time we're going to go back and lightly feather it. If you hold the blade as close to the surface for an angle as possible, you get a nice even feather. If you look really closely, we do still see a little bit of ridge here on each side of this hole, plus we do still see the hole. When we sand that, it's going to smooth it out really nice and flat, and then we can come back and paint over it or put a second coat and smooth it and sand it again, and you won't even know that that hole is ever there. And they say the trick to good spackling is to just use a nice light touch as you feather this out. Also apply small coats instead of large coats, because those are easier to sand off in the end, and you can always go back and apply a second coat to smooth it out. And we'll come back in about an hour and sand this down. Should be good to go. Now that we've got the spackling on the wall, what we want to do is clean up our tools. And with this premixed vinyl spackling, it's super easy. You just run this under water. You take your finger and run it along the edge to clean it off, and then dry it with a towel, paper towel, and that's about it. Make sure you dry your tools well before you put them away. These are stainless steel, but other tools are just plain steel and they can rust if you leave water on them. That's it, nice and smooth. That's about as far as wall prep goes. You can continue to sand, put another coat on if you want, and then paint over it to make it look really finished. But for the workshop here, that's about as far as I want to take it. If you have experience with spackling, patching holes in the wall, or using other products, feel free to add those in the comments below to help our viewers out. Just want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.